crucial victory for President Biden and the Democrats, retaining their control of the Senate with a down-to-the-wire victory in Nevada. President Biden heralded the news from Southeast Asia ahead of his high-stakes meeting with China's President Xi. That meeting is set to take place in just hours. Democrats are still holding out hope to keep control of the House, where several races remain outstanding. Neither party has reached the 218-seat threshold. The midterm vote is increasingly being seen as a repudiation of former President Trump, and many Republicans are openly concerned about his plans to announce another bid for the White House. And now one of his most loyal lieutenants, former Vice President Mike Pence, is speaking out. We'll have a preview of David's exclusive interview. But first, the unexpected Democratic triumph. ABC's chief White House correspondent Cecilia Vega leads us off.
Tonight, President Biden on the world stage marking a crucial victory for the Democratic Party.
We feel good about where we are, and I know I'm a cockeyed optimist. I understand that from the beginning, but I'm not surprised by the turnout. I'm incredibly pleased by the turnout, and I think it's a reflection of the quality of our candidates.
With their win in Nevada, Democrats defying history, securing the majority in the Senate.
Thank you.
Senator Catherine Cortez Masto narrowly beating out Republican challenger Adam Laxalt, who was backed by former President Donald Trump.
This election, Nevadans rejected the far-right politicians working to divide us. We rejected their conspiracies, their attacks on our workers, and their efforts to restrict our freedoms.
Cortez Masto, the first Latina ever elected to the U.S. Senate, now headed back for a second term, giving Democrats 50 seats. Vice President Kamala Harris a potential tiebreaker vote, ensuring Democrats will have a narrow majority, regardless of the final result in the runoff Senate election in Georgia next month.
We were on the edge of autocracy, and thank God the American people pulled us back in this election.
Just days before the election, President Biden warned the future of democracy was at stake.
Make no mistake, democracy is on the ballot for all of us.
A red wave never materializing, several high-profile election deniers losing their races. Also this weekend, ABC News projecting Arizona Senator Mark Kelly the winner, defeating another Trump-backed candidate.
No one party has a monopoly on good ideas or the support of voters.
But control of the House is still up for grabs, with 18 races outstanding. Republicans only need to win 7 to come out on top, but the Democrats not giving up hope. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi this morning asked about whether she would run again should Democrats maintain control.
Right now, I'm not making any comments until this election is finished and we have a little more time to go.
And tonight, some Republicans saying it is time for a wake-up call for the rest of their party.
What I think people said was, look, we can work on these policies later, but as Americans, we got to fix extremism right now.
Our chief White House correspondent Cecilia Vega joins us now from Bali, Indonesia, where President Biden is set to meet face-to-face with President Xi Jinping of China tomorrow. And Cecilia, it seems the elections here have already been front and center on this trip.
Yeah, Lindsay, this is really interesting. A top aide of the president who's been in the room for some of these meetings says world leaders are really interested in the results of these midterms back home. They have been asking about the results of the Senate. They have been asking about Democrats maintaining control in the Senate. They are very closely following, even right down to some state races. And we're talking about leaders from countries that are not necessarily democracies. You did hear President Biden say that he does think that it would be a stretch for Democrats to keep control of the House. But you did hear him there take that victory lap when it comes to the Senate, Lindsay.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.